Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Starblock here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail, part, what, 20? Part 20? Is it? Today we are hopefully going to be continuing the story, and, yeah, hopefully go into the Xianzhou Loufu, our next destination, the Astral Express's next journey amongst the stars.
Nice.
We talked to Himiko last episode, and I didn't have enough time to talk to Welt, so we'll be talking to Welt this episode. We're probably just going to ask one question.
Your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I think it had a great ending. Seriously.
Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
The Fragmentum and the Eternal Freeze, will they disappear? I relayed your view of the Steron's effects to Branya. This mission would have been much easier if you were there. It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang. The Fragmentum.
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
Okay, and since I didn't have much time last episode, I kind of just skipped these two with Himiko, but we're going to see them with Welt. Mr. Yang, sorry.
So,
Mr. Yang.
well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
This mission would have been much easier if you were there.
I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Oh, really? Pom Pom. Hey, Himiko. Himiko. Oh, yeah. 2 daily text messages that we need to check. Oh, no. 2 video-ly text messages. Oh, my God. Wenmidge. What's up? Reports from the Curio Collection Squad on the front line state that a type of curio called, Xenohydro has been spotted in the space station. Menshepai issues a wanted notice to all Herta researchers and painters? What the fuck? Partners. If you have any information regarding the Xenohydro, please immediately come forward and report it to the reception hall. A sizable bounty is on offer. How much does it pay? What's a Xenohydro? Who's Minch? How much does it pay? Oh, what is it? What is it? What's a xenohydro? A massive influx of information is coming in all at once, and yet not even a single relevant clue has been found to lead it to anything. Patience, everyone, listen to me. Carry on with your search, and go to the reception hall if you have something to discuss. So many side missions, dude, honestly, it's crazy. Oh. Pom-Pom texted me twice. Herta... Panoptic... What? Panopticon system? Failed to retrieve message. What? I met a mysterious big fellow, and I just ran for my life. What is that? That shadow in the bottom left corner of the first image. I was just developing the photo of our research group from a few days ago. Everyone come and have a look. I think something is in this photo. Oh. Is it? Wait, let me lean in. Oh yeah, there's something... Yeah! On the right-hand side of the seat that old man is sitting on, if you zoom in, you can see it, like a black figure. I was maintaining lab equipment routinely a few nights ago, but I walked into the scene of an assembly of strange creatures. Yeah, you can easily see those ones. They're pretty distinct in the photo. Most of it's taken up by walls anyway, so yeah. It's in around the middle of the screen, more to the right-hand side. Requiem Mass. Just yet another side mission. Alright, we're gonna just check through it. Maybe a... Ah! God! I don't know. Don't worry, I'm not in danger. That wasn't like a painful scream. No, it was not. Don't worry. Missions. Look at all these side missions. We got 3 companion missions. You already know me. Who's this? Ask Kimiko about the rumors in the space station. Oh, guys, this music is really bringing me back. Julian. Oh, yeah. That's for the moles, I think. And then Natasha's clinic. Yeah. That's Natasha's companion mission. Our Cosmic Home Decor Guide. That was really good. Really, really good. The first time I did it. All these side missions. Oh, hell yeah. You know, it's good to have so many more side missions that we can do throughout the series. But we are supposed to be moving on to the Xianzhou Loufu this episode, so we're going to continue with that. Hello, Pom-Pom.
Pom-Pom, we're back.
We're back.
Shh. Checking star rail stability.
Oh.
Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Thank you, Pom-Pom. How's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time.
Thank you, Pom-Pom.
But don't forget, next time.
Nope, won't forget next time. Where's our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Navigation meeting?
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Stay tuned, I hate those words. Need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving, conductor?
Right away.
Right away.
To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
in the sweltering morning sun. Visitor verification. Bronya has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Bronya when you return to the Express. Visitor verification. Sela has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Sela when you return to the Express. A trap with no return. Wildfire. Holy shit. So many messages. Are we jumping now? Sit tight, the Express will be starting up soon. Emiko.
Something the matter?
Yes. Wait, we need to chat. Yes, recount the situation in the group chat to Himiko. Wait, no! That's part of the mission. There's something I want to ask. Ask away, Starbuck. I will always have time for you. About companions. Okay, I have to read this. You want to understand more about the Nameless? Sure, I'll keep it short. About Himiko. Me? I don't have an interesting past. Long before I was born, the Astral Express crashed onto my world. I found it when I was still young. From then on, my life became closely bound to it. It took me ages to repair the Express and board it to travel to the stars. It was the wish of the Express and my dream to set sail through the unknown sea of stars. About Welt. Welt, he may appear to be a kind old man, but deep inside he's still a strapping youth. He's still a strapping youth with a hopeful heart. Don't tell him I said that, though. When we first met, Welt, he and his friend were drifting through space. The Express saved the two of them. Welt is still trying to find a way back home to a planet that I've never heard of. However, it seems he's more interested in going on adventures. It's been a while since I've heard him mention going home. About Dan Heng. It wouldn't be right of me to talk about Dan Heng without his permission. But it seems he has enemies after him. Really? He boarded the Express, the Astral Express, by coincidence, and stayed because he had nowhere else to go. Oh shit. I need to read quickly. Quicker? Faster, yes. More fastly. Now he is a biologist and overseer of the databank on the Express. It's strange. With how much he likes to read, I'm surprised he doesn't like to talk with Madame Herta. If you want to know more, ask him yourself. About March 7th. Despite her cheerful demeanor, March is very anxious inside. When the Express found her, she was sealed in an enormous piece of six-phased ice. It took Welt a lot of work to get her back to the Express. Not long after, the six-phased ice melted and vanished before our eyes. March couldn't remember anything when she woke up. The people on the Express have at least a place to call home. But that's not the case for her. She doesn't have anywhere to return to outside of the Express. Lately, she's been getting more proactive, but I believe she's only trying to cover up her fare with a superficial happiness. I have another question. About the Express. Oh, you want to know more about the Express? I'm glad. After all, it's an important companion of ours. About the history of the Express. The Astral Express was a tool created by Akavili, the Trailblaze, who used it to transport themselves and the Nameless across the galaxy. It is rumored that there are other vehicles like it, but the Express has no such records. When I found the Express, its memory had been severely damaged, with much of its valuable information lost. All I know is that the Express is an aspect of creation built by Akavili themselves, and used to travel the cosmos. As for how it was built and how it was damaged, I do not have an answer. About where the Express is headed. The Express is traveling on a route that Trailblaze once embarked on. The names of some destinations have been lost, but the first and final stops were both at Pegana, Akavili's home world. We speculate the Astral Express started its journey from Pegana, stopping at each destination along the way. Before returning there for its next journey, however, the appearance of the Stellarons has caused a delay at each stop. About the Express's source of power. There is a legend in the galaxy. The heart of Akavili themselves lies in the core of the Astral Express, providing it with the power to travel between worlds, but I found no evidence of that aboard the Express. Besides, the Express existed before the Trailblaze fell. There's no way they could have had two hearts, right? However, it is unlikely that the Express possesses some sort of mechanism to transfer power from the path of Trailblaze. It wouldn't be possible for with a normal path strider. About Akivili, the fallen Eon, deceased Trailblaze, their passing is still a mystery. But of all the known Eons, Akivili was the closest to mankind. In a databank aboard the Express, it is recorded that they walked among the mortals, adventuring, fighting, and celebrating with them, although they were an Eon restrained by the primum mobile. Akivili enjoyed a freedom similar to us mortals. They were different from most, but their passing came so suddenly that it was thought they were killed by another Eon. I don't believe that to be the case. I have another question. About the galaxy. The galaxy is endlessly vast. I wouldn't know where to begin, especially if you ask me that so suddenly. About its nature. I've been to many different worlds, yet I still know very little about the galaxy, simply because it's too vast. As for its nature, there are a few theories that I can share with you. The most popular is probably the cosmos tree theory, proposed by Xandar, emanator of erudition, and the first member of the Genius Society. He compared the galaxy to an enormous imaginary tree, with its leaves being individual universes. Therefore, only Eons who draw their energy from the imaginary and emanators who are blessed by Eons can travel through the spaces filled with imaginary energy. That's why planets where civilizations exist are so similar. The theory has its flaws. Elias Salus, the 56th member of the Genius Society, invented ultra remote sensing, proving that the imaginary element is unique. This shook the foundation of the cosmos tree theory. There are other theories as well. The stretching theory, the heat torch theory, and the parallel imaging theory. The Riddlers claim the galaxy is just a dream, and IX's followers seem to like that claim. About the Eons. Eons are the most mysterious beings in the galaxy. All we know is that they ascended from the form of intelligent beings. As for the how and why, even the geniuses over at the Genius Society haven't the slightest clue. Upon ascending to Eonhood, that being gains power over the paths, free to choose the allocation of imaginary energy. However, they wish, while suffering the restrictions of the primum mobile. The Eon of Destruction seeks only to destroy the universe, while the Eon of Erudition wants to find the answer for all that exists. Meanwhile, the Eon of Preservation continues to forge walls, and the Eon of Enigmata devotes themselves to obscuring all that is known. A cloud of mystery shrouds the Eons. I heard Madame Herta recruited a team to try and solve the mysteries about them. About the factions. Compared to the Eons, the factions are much easier to understand. Mortals with the same objective gather together to practice the understanding of Eons and the paths. Many Eons are unreachable, but the factions are close to us. After Akivili trailblazed across the galaxy, people became aware of the existence of other worlds. Gradually, more people started trying to use the power of the Eons to travel between worlds. The Interastral Peace Corporation is a good example. They worship Kopoth, the Eon of Preservation, but somehow became the largest economic entity in the galaxy. Another example is the Genius Society. There is no shortage of eccentrics like Madame Herta who dedicate themselves to scientific research under the protection of erudition. These factions possess the same power as us to voyage between worlds. It would be hard to travel through the galaxy without them. About the paths. The birth of an Eon gives rise to a path. The nature of the paths remains a mystery, leaving us to draw an analogy in a way that mortals can understand. It's a philosophical concept of sorts. A person is considered to be on a path when Their will overlaps with that path. If the person has a strong enough will, they can draw power from that path. Those who can do so are called Path Striders. Path Striders possess extraordinary power, but are still insignificant compared to the Eons, like a drop of water in a vast ocean. Sometimes Eons would bestow a mortal with their power, making them an emanator of that Eon. I should mention that once a path is open, it cannot be closed. Even with the fall of its Eon, that is how we are still able to travel across the stars, despite Akavili's passing. I have another question. About Trailblaze. Trailblaze is our mission and the source of strength that powers the Express to travel across the galaxy. About exploration. Explore the unknown world to continue our journey ahead. About understanding. Understand the local culture and immerse ourselves within it. About establishing. Establish a connection with the new world, rejoice with it, and share in its fears. About connection. Connect worlds together, carving an endless path. I have another question. I don't have any more questions. But, thank you, Emiko. Pom Pom. Z.
What's going on? Did something happen? Pom-Pom isn't a robot. Train conductor needs brakes too.
Is he dreaming? How's my Trailblaze level? Oh, right. I think I'm 22. No? Oh yeah, this is 22. Yeah. Hey, Lady Bailu, quid pro quo. What con? Pom Pom.
Aha! One of Pom-Pom's best buddies!
Hey. About Dan Hong. Sleep. What? Passenger Dan Hong sleeps in the archives. I don't know how he manages to get a good night's rest in that room though. I was always worrying that he'd catch a cold. But then Pom Pom made a discovery. The heat emanating from the server unit provides plenty of warmth. And since Dan Hong himself insists on sleeping there, Pom Pom decided to stop worrying about him so much. He also said something about being able to sleep on the rope. Pom Pom don't know what he meant by that. Seems really strange if you ask me. Okay. And Mr. Yang?
Is there anything you'd like to share with me?
You should record anything interesting when you come across during your adventures. In the end, they might just become important points of conversation. There's something I want to ask. What do you want to know? I will do my best to answer your questions. About companions. I'm just getting people's opinions on things. About everyone on the Express, who would you like to know about? Okay. About Himiko. She's the owner of the Express. We joke around calling Pom Pom the conductor, but everyone knows Himiko is the boss. It all started with her encounter with the Astral Express, and they haven't been apart since then. She's extremely passionate, like a burning sun. However, she remains mysterious most of the time. Once in a while, you feel that she's burning herself out trying to accomplish her dream. Only someone like her is worthy of the Astral Express. I think Himiko's vision of her whole life revolves around a very important dream. About Pom Pom. To be honest, I don't know when Pom Pom appeared, but I think it was before I came to the Express. No, wait, maybe it was after. Pom Pom is like the spirit of the Astral Express. Whenever anyone on the Express needs help, they will appear immediately. It would be ill-advised to underestimate them. Pom Pom is terrifying when they get angry. Yes, terrifying. About Dan Hong. Dan Hong is a lonely child. He may appear distant and cold, but his heart is kind. Perhaps he's the way he is today because he spent so much time on the run. Sometimes he reminds me of myself when I was young. We don't know what he's running from. He once told me that he didn't know either. All he knew was that something was chasing him and that he had to run away. First from the Xianzhou, then the IPC. So he boarded the ship of a troop called the Morning Actors and escaped the IPC. After a while, he made his way to the Express, and he stayed here longer than anywhere else. Don't worry, no matter who or what wants to hurt Dan Heng, we won't let them. Those who dare attack members of the Astral Express should be prepared to suffer the wrath of me and Himiko. About March 7th. Did Himiko tell you about March 7th? She was trapped in ice, floating through space. We happened upon her and rescued her. It was a unique type of ice though, it was a unique type of ice known as six-phased ice, a substance that adheres to imaginary law. Law, meaning that external forces cannot change its form. Whoever sealed her inside the six-phased ice, no matter who it is, did so either to protect or banish her. I believe she had been floating through space for some time. I have another question. About Welt. About Welt's past. My past? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just an ordinary white-collar employee. Back home, I worked as a concept artist at an animation studio. About Welt's powers. Long story short, my powers come from an older acquaintance. You can say I inherited his mission and will. I can mimic anything as long as I understand its principles, which is useful for work. As for black holes, that's an even longer story. I'll tell you about it some other time. About Walt's friends. My friends are far away. I hope to find a way back home with the Astral Express's help. People are waiting for me to go back, after all. But this isn't something that can be solved with impatience. There aren't many ways to travel between worlds, and the Astral Express has graciously accepted me. I've asked Madame Herta to send a signal to my home. If my family receives my message, they will know that I am safe. Now, my friends are the Express, the crew, and you, of course. About Walt's enemies. Enemies? I've taken care of my past enemies. If I have to say, my current enemies are Nanook, the Stellaron, and the Antimatter Legion. I want to protect the beauty of this world from those that follow the path of destruction. I have another question. About the galaxy. About the history of the galaxy. There are many gaps in the history of the galaxy, which extend far beyond the limits of human cognition. Moreover, the Eon Enigmata is going around destroying precious historical records everywhere. It is said that there was a huge gap in the records between the birth of the universe and when eons appeared. During that time, strange existences known as Leviathans roamed. However, Leviathans disappeared when the eons were born. Legend has it that Ouroboros, the Veracity, was the last remaining Leviathan, but no one knows if that's true. The most ancient Eon, Kopoth, gave birth to the Interastral Peace Corporation from then on. We have the modern history of the galaxy, but before then, the records are incomplete. About the eons. Oh, I love this topic. Honestly, what are eons? I once confused the enemy of my home with the eons, but I soon discovered the two are different in nature. An overlord in the Antimatter Legion can incinerate entire star systems, while their Calamity Vanguards are perfectly capable of destroying a planet by themselves. Eons are so powerful that they're near invincible. Long before the destruction existed, a swarm disaster from the propagation spread through the stars, and the war between the Abundance and the Hunt has also ruined many worlds. At least one rule is certain. Eons can only operate according to their prima mobile. For example, we won't ever have to worry about the Harmony stirring up a storm. Obviously, because they're, the Harmony. About the factions. The concept of factions might be too big. If a faction is all about coming together for a common purpose, then even the Astral Express can be considered as one. There are almost 100 factions involved with the Eons. Some faithfully follow the prima mobile of the Eons, while others have twisted the concept of the paths to the point of absurdity. As a history buff, I would prefer to study the birth, development, and transformation of the factions, rather than the eons. The factions represent the roads human beings chose out of faith and benefit. For example, how did the followers of Kapath the Preservation become the Interastral Peace Corporation? If you think about it, you'll discover it's full of dark humor about the paths. We still need to study the nature of the paths. For now, we can only describe it as a philosophical concept. It is a part of the imaginary element, the metaphysical aggregation of the spirit. When specific conditions are met, an intelligent being will completely take over this part of the imaginary. These intelligent beings are called eons, and the energy they possess is called paths. Eons are free to use their path's energy however they please, but are also bound by it. I have another question. I don't have any more questions. Well, that was some catching up, I guess. We're going to go to the Xianzhou Loufu now. That took about 30 minutes. No, 20 minutes, probably. Jesus.
Hello?
Rest.
Hello?
Hello? Pom-pom.
It's about time we hit the road, passengers.
Yeah.
Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal.
That's good.
Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Everyone say goodbye, Eurillo 6. Goodbye.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people,
Oh no!
3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Dunhong.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in.
No, I don't think he is.
We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you
Yeah?
drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
No! Dunhong, are you okay? Oh, shit, I didn't mean it. Oh. Danhang! Are you okay? Dunhong seems perturbed. Maybe I should give him some alone time to calm down. Can we check the data bank? We can. Alright. See you, Dunhong. Hope that wasn't that nightmare wasn't too bad, although it did look like it. Can I close the door again, or does it automatically close? It automatically closes. Cool. That was really good cutscene, though. Hey, Mako! My wife.
Morning. You were very punctual.
How did... what? How did you know? Yeah. And a wonderful morning to you, Hemiko. Punctual is my middle name. I'm reporting Dunhong for what? And a wonderful morning to you, Hemiko.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Eurillo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Oh, like right now? Oh, big stretch. That didn't do shit though. What's the next planet like? Trailblazing really is a full-time job, huh? Any chance for a little break first? Full-time job. Make a joke, she'll laugh. Watch this.
The universe is boundless, and
Oh.
trailblazing never ends. Even a lifetime isn't enough to explore every world. That's the beauty of the unknown. The meeting will start soon.
Okay, thank you. Wait. The meeting will start soon. Okay, thank you, Emiko. There's nothing else we can say to her.
You're looking well.
Mr. Yang. Thank you. You're looking well yourself. You coming with us this time? Do you know what our next destination is? What world do you want to go to? Yeah, let's ask him.
That I want to go to?
Yeah.
My home world, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, its location doesn't appear on the Express's astral chart records, at least the ones that are undamaged. In any case, I do want to see some other civilizations before I go home. It'd be a crime to waste this opportunity on the Express.
Fair enough.
You're looking well.
Can we ask him more? Do you know what our next destination is?
No, I know all right, but I can't tell you yet. Himiko wants to create a sense of mystery for you in March.
Aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Emiko.
You're looking well.
And you coming with us this time?
You better believe it. You guys really put on a show for Xianzhou 6. I'm eager to join in myself.
Nice.
I gotta say, there were more than a few times where I wanted to lend a hand, but Himiko said I should let you youngsters rise to the trailblazing challenges.
Oh. Okay, see you, Mr. Yang. Pom Pom?
Did you receive the destination overview? Excited?
Emiko's going to announce it in the meeting. We got it.
So you don't know yet?
Nope.
After all that cold and exhaustion on Xianzhou 6, you must be looking forward to the next planet.
Yeah, I hope it's warm, at the very least. I like all planets equally. When will we get to Pegana? Are these destination overviews still useful after 1,000 years? I like all planets equally.
Pom-Pom's thrilled that you're enjoying your journey. A long time ago, this train would ferry the Nameless from planet to planet. Now it's able to do the same again. If you're ready, head over to the front of the train. The meeting is about to start.
Thank you. Pom Pom. Have a nice
Passengers,
day.
the work navigation meeting has officially begun.
What kind of meeting is this?
Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless,
Where's
for
Dan Han?
successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
Yay.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yeah, we did.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Yeah, what is it?
Long time no see.
Kafka! What the hell?
It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster.
Mommy!
You're offering quite the bounty.
Ah!
Or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter. It was nice talking with you.
I am.
Perhaps next time you'll be
Himiko.
willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Himiko, I'm ready to get into bed with the Stellaron hunters. Like, right now. Watch your words, please. Because I am.
Have you guys heard of the Loufu?
Yes, I have.
The Xianzhou Loufu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Loufu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
We should steal the Stellaron and help the Xianzhou. Maybe we can sell our friendship to the Stellaron hunters. Is there anything in it for us? We should help seal it.
No! Why are we listening to her?
I am.
The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Loufu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Didn't she say much? Not me. Pom Pom.
Kafka? Ugh, Pom-Pom doesn't like her. She smells of danger.
Yeah.
Still, a trailblazer should choose their goal and the road they take to get there themselves. That's the creed of the great Akivilli.
Okay, I'm heading out. Welts?
How could the mighty
Mr.
Xianzhou
Yang?
Alliance be breached by a Stellaron?
Mr. Yang, I mean. I don't know. What do you make of it, Mr. Yang? Is the Xianzhou Alliance really that powerful?
Something's not right. The Xianzhou Alliance is a small faction, but one that derives its power directly from an Eon. They have immense strength, much more than a train under the protection of the fallen Akivili. Stellarons can lead to the collapse of stars scattered throughout the universe, but the Xianzhou has Land the Hunt on their side. I struggle to believe that Stellarons pose a threat in the eyes of the Eons. Either the Stellaron hunters are lying, or there's an even bigger threat lurking on the Xianzhou Loufu. This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
Yes, let's go, Welt. Thank you, Welt.
What do you
Emiko,
think about all this?
I think this is crazy good. Crazy good. We should go to the Xianzhou. We can't go to the Xianzhou. I'm okay with whatever we do. We should go.
Oh? And why is that?
Because Kafka's gonna be there, of course. Because we're the Nameless. Because the Xianzhou needs us. Because we can't not go. Because the Xianzhou needs us.
I see you're already a full-fledged trailblazer. You're right. We can't remain indifferent to those in crisis.
Yeah. Sela! There's so many stars.
Hey! Thanks for the invite. I'm so excited. This view isn't something you see every day.
No, it's certainly not.
So, you guys travel across the galaxy and journey through space like this every day? That's so cool. No wonder everyone on the Express is so knowledgeable.
Everyone except me. Especially me. Everyone except me.
Huh? Not like you to be modest. I've yet to experience it myself, but no one in their right mind would turn down a chance to journey through space.
True.
Boarding the Express is just one small step. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to travel the depths of the universe. After all, I did promise Branya and Nat that I'd continue to protect the underworld and help rebuild Belobog. Still, I bet there's still a chance for kids like Hook and Clara, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to represent Belobog as it returns to the arms of the universe.
Sela kind of sounds like Astriel from ZZZ, does she not? I just realized that. Is that the same voice actress? Maybe. Sounds a lot like her. Danheng! A Danheng!
Whoa, what are you doing here?
It's me, what do you mean? Was that a...
I gave him the lowdown.
Okay.
Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Well, I am! March 7th.
It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that?
I do.
Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
I didn't know her well. I don't remember. She used to be nice. You shouldn't talk about girls behind their backs.
Taking things seriously all of a sudden?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
Doesn't Emiko have the final say? I want to vote in favor.
Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. One for you, one for me, one for Don Hung. 3 all together. We never go anywhere without a consensus.
The meaning of choice. We're gonna talk to March 7th again, right? I want to try something.
I'm so annoyed.
No, okay. Danheng. Or Danheng.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
Yeah. I gotta say, Kafka was nice though. Really nice to me. Back at her space station. We might be going to the Xianzhou Loufu.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Loufu.
Why not? So you and the Loufu have history? Other ships? Which ones? Well, that's up to you. You have history?
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship.
Oh.
Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
Thank you, Don Hung. Return to the power car and vote for your destination. Do we actually have a decent say on where we go?
Okay, Don Hung?
Definitely
March
not.
brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Loufu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Loufu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Hands out, arms by my side. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, I wasn't listening. Luckily I can check this. Let's see. Yeah, hands out! Put your hands out, guys. Do it now. Do it right now. Yeah, Don Hung. Oh, he's not going anyway, so.
4 against 1.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Didn't you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Oh, how suddenly principled of you. You're so capricious.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt. Ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome, Loufu Sky skyport. Starskip Fin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Is it stuck on repeat? Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Loufu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
You're staying too? I don't want to go. Trailblazers assemble. You're staying too?
Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Well, that was really good. Cutscene's good. Man, all these... we're gonna talk to everyone before we leave next episode because we've only got less than 3 minutes. Bronya! We're gonna talk to Bronya.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll be able to get away from the complexities of politics here. Being surrounded by these beautiful stars, it's such a joy. Although we've been through so much together, I actually know very little about the Astral Express. I'd like to start visiting more frequently if the opportunity arises.
I actually don't know much about the Express either. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll have more time to get to know the crew. I really enjoy staring out into the universe. What a vast, mesmerizing, romantic view. I hope that one day the children of Belobog will have the same opportunity to witness the stars up close. Please don't mind me. Feel free to go about your business. I think I'll stay here and enjoy the view a while longer.
Sounds good. You're welcome, Bronya. 10 Stellar Jades for talking to her, too. Anyway, guys, that's gonna end it for this episode. I'm really excited to go to the Xianzhou Loufu next episode, so please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next Honkai Star Rail video. Take care. Well, thanks for watching. Take care, and goodbye.